why do we hold on to someone who's already let go? So let's get into it, dissect it, see what's up.
Yeah.
Because love doesn't disappear overnight.
No, it does not.
Feelings don't have an off switch. You loved deeply, and that kind of love takes time to fade.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
That's real. That is real.
You hold on. Oh, go ahead.
No, the heart wants what the heart wants.
Facts.
And I know people be telling you, like, just move on or just find another or it's going to be all right.
Yo, that's so dismissive to me.
That's not how I feel right now.
Yeah. Hey,
I feel like somebody punched me in my chest.
Yo, my heart is in my stomach right
Yeah.
now. Like, nah, dog. It ain't. I don't operate like that. I don't have that switch to where I could just be like, especially once I'm in love. I don't have that switch where I can just be like, all right, bet, and then I go on. Nah, this gonna take some time.
Yeah.
It's gonna take some time.
Yeah.
But yeah, to me that's so dismissive, man. People be like, yo, just move on. You still harping on that? Yeah, ho. Because I'm hurt.
Yeah, ho.
I'm hurt, yo.
Facts.
But all right, so you hold on because you're searching for closure. You replay every moment, every conversation, hoping to find the reason they left. But closure isn't given, it's created.
Very much true. Very much true.
And let me say, sometimes you're not going to get closure. Everybody's not big on closure. Some people have a hard time having those conversations, and to them, the best solution for them is to either just ignore it or just ghost or whatever it is. Everybody can't have those complicated heart-to-heart talks, man. And sometimes that closure, not getting that closure, keeps you hanging on because you want to know the reason why. And then some, especially some women, like you would literally blame yourself for his actions.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I got to stop doing that.
You do.
You got to stop doing that. It ain't. It's nothing. You can't make somebody do something wrong to you. They did whatever they do. They did it because they wanted to. It's not you, man. I just heard. I see it so much where they just like, hey, what did I do wrong? I was doing this. You ain't do nothing wrong. He just had a change of flavor or whatever it was, and he did what he wanted to do. He did what he wanted to do.
Yeah. Or she did what she wanted to do.
Yeah.
Like, fellas, the part about needing closure before you move on is you got to do your work. And I know sometimes when it comes to emotions, we give the advice of, man up, toughen up. You gonna get through this.
Yeah.
Bro, quit acting like a bitch.
Yeah.
Like that, might disrespect to call her a hoe, call her a bitch, whatever. But that shit don't, look, man, you got to feel too. And you got to go through the process of feeling what you need to feel so you can move the fuck on.
Thanks.
And if you don't do that, you just going to continue to be this hurt person walking around hurting people because hurt people hurt people. So you got to do your work so you can get to that place to where you're better. And that closure doesn't need to come from a person all the time. It really needs to come from you. Mm. So you do what you got to do so you can move on. Don't do the toxic shit. You know what I'm saying? Actually do the work and be healthy about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because you're holding on to the what ifs. That what if, that I call it the hope factor, that would jam you up every time.
Every goddamn
It would jam you up. It will cause you to ignore what is right in front of your eyes because in your mind, in your fantasy, in your own world, you have it playing out another kind of way. And it keeps you from being in tune with reality, man. And, yo, you find yourself getting drugged through the mud, holding on to that what if factor.
Yeah.
And after you realize that whatever the reality is, resentment sets in. And all this other stuff that can lead to irrational actions. Although you may feel it's justified. But like Cuzzo said, what's in front of you, that's the reality.
Believe it. Somebody tell you who they are, you better believe it. Like they're not doing this shit to lie to you.
Yeah.
Like they showing you this is who I am. And you like, nah, but I think it's not. It's not what you think it could be. It's not what you want it to be. It is what it is.
Facts.
It is actually in front of you and they are presenting you with the person who they are fucking believe them.
Word.
Because if they could be better, then they would be better.
Absolutely.
They're not better because they're not better. They could not be healed. They could not be in the place or space that you in. They could not be mature. It's a plethora of reasons why they not who you want them to be. Mm-hmm. But you know they not who you want them to be. So move the fuck on.
Yeah. Because your heart is fighting your mind.
Yeah, it is.
Your mind knows they're gone, but your heart still refuses to accept it. Yeah. Healing begins when you start listening to logic.
Yes. Yes. And the logic is whatever y'all broke up for, that reason didn't change. It didn't magically disappear because you're thinking that there's love there, or you get the what I like to call graduation eyes, and you get to run in the Rolodex of all the good times y'all had.
Yeah.
All the special times. I remember when he bought me flowers. I remember when he bought me a 2 for $2 from Wendy's. And we was eating the 2 for $2 from Wendy's. And it was not, all that shit is cute, wonderful, and beautiful. But realize that he also cheated on you 3 times. Or realize he put his hands on you. Or realize he disrespected you in front of your people. Whatever the infraction was.
Yeah.
Realize what that infraction was. And the same thing for you, fellas. Realize she didn't appreciate you. Realize she got your birthday 6 times.
And remember that feeling, yo.
Like, realize that.
Like, remember how you felt in that moment.
Yeah. Realize when you kissed her on the neck and you was like, baby, and she told you no 364 days out of the year. No. No.
Yeah.
My head hurt. My stomach hurt. No. And you still around here, but that one time.
Yeah. Hanging on to that one time when you shine.
But that one time. Nah, bro. Get up out of there.
Facts. Because letting go feels like losing a part of yourself. You built a world around them, but the truth is you are whole. Always were, always will be.
That's a bar.
That is a bar. You do lose a part of you. They say you feel like it, but I think you kind of do lose a part of you because that part of you is what you kind of tailor-made for that person. You made adjustments. You rearranged some of the things about you so it can work and fit in this relationship. So when it doesn't work, you can't get the original you back. No. And going back to the original you just leads to you doing like toxic stuff, man. You got to constantly evolve. I don't ever recommend going back to my old ways. Like, don't do that. Nobody benefits from that. And you don't benefit from it either. You just start looking crazy out here.
And you're not the person you used to be.
Yeah. No
matter how many times you try to get, like, that is the thing. That is a misconception that we have, not just in life, not just in relationships. But I'm going to remind them who I am. I'm going to get back to me. And it's like, no, you need to evolve to a new you. Because you are different than what you were. So embrace the different you and become a better version of you. Yeah. Instead of trying to get back to the old you because you felt like the old you was who you were, or the old you was your prime, or the old you was when you were doing this or doing that. Man, they don't want me to turn to the old me. No, we don't. Nobody does. Because nobody wins when you turn into the old you. I want you to be the new better you. I want you to be the new healed you. I want you to be the new happy you. Let's try that. Let's try and do that. Let's just be the new you in a better way, instead of being the old you in the bullshit way. Because you're never gonna be able to turn back the hands of time. Time is constantly moving. You're constantly evolving. You're not the man you were. You're not the woman you were. But you can be the man or woman that you want to be moving forward. And the only way you're gonna do that is by doing your work.
That's right.